right, good afternoon, traders. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day today. All market indices down today. Now, before I get into the show, I really do want to thank all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Now, if you're not a subscriber and you happen to be watching the show, go ahead and do so. I really do think you're going to get a lot of valuable information from my technical analysis. All right, with that, as you know, it being Friday, we are going to go over Eric's Sunday's best picks, and then we are going to go over the stocks I did recommend from yesterday. All right, with that, let's get into the SPY. All right, as you know, the SPY made that 52-week high back last week, and I was a little concerned. We were in this upper Bollinger Band, but I did say not to worry. We're bouncing around in this really nice range right here, and we had that 10 SMA come up. And then yesterday, I did say, watch how we open today. If we were to gap down and then we were to subsequently take out that first 30-minute candle, be very careful. Let's target that 10 SMA initially, and then if that were not to hold, clearly this midpoint Bollinger Band. So as you can see, we did see buyers step in as soon as we breached that 10 SMA, that midpoint Bollinger Band right there. That midpoint did hold real nicely, and you saw, buyers step in. Now what for Tuesday? Well, again, we have to see how we gap and go, right? If we gap higher and we can take out today's high on on Tuesday, we're closed Monday. We'll probably close this gap, and then we'll have to kind of see how the rest of the day goes, and hopefully we can continue to grind higher. Now, conversely, if we do gap lower and we gap below this midpoint Bollinger Band, I really do think we're going to have to test this 50-day moving average right down here at some point. Okay, so again, on Tuesday, be very, very cognizant of these levels and then trade off these levels. Okay, all right, that is the SPY. Let's quickly go over the three stocks I did recommend from yesterday. First one's going to be FUBO. FUBO right here. As you know, FUBO, I did say be a buyer above yesterday's high. It did not get above yesterday's high, therefore it was a no play, did not trigger. Then there was no trade in that one. Second stock that I did recommend was AVXL. Now here's one that did open up nicely. It did gap up, took out the previous day's high. I did get long as soon as it took out that 608. Looked like it was going to be a really nice trade, but then it did, with the rest of the market, just fall apart. It did hold this midpoint Bollinger Band, so it's really nice. On Tuesday, I'd like to see this the low of today hold. If it does, I may add to my position after that first 30-minute candle, and then hopefully we can grind higher from there. That is AVXL. Last stock that I did recommend from yesterday was RVP. This one had a really good day. It did gap up, right? It didn't take that previous day's high, so again, this was another one that was a no play, but I do have it on my list for Tuesday. Therefore, if it does start taking out that 1262, which happens to be yesterday's high, I will be a buyer of that stock, and then hopefully we can continue to make higher highs in this one. That's RVP, not in that one either. All right, let's quickly go over the three stocks that I did recommend from Sunday's show, and then I'll let you go for the weekend. Okay, first one, we'll go right back to it. That's FUBO. Let's bring this up on that weekly chart so we can see this a little easier. So as you know, I did say about FUBO on Sunday's show that we were so close to that 50-day moving average that you can go ahead and just buy it and then use any close below that 50-day moving average as you're out. This one did open up at 26.12, did close at 32.12. It did go as high as $40. That would have been a nice 14-point win if you were able to catch the bottom and the top. But it did close still at 32.13, and that is a $6 win for us on FUBO. The next stock on the list was NFLX. So if you go back and listen to Sunday's show, I did say it was imperative that we take out Friday's high. We never took out Friday's high, therefore it was a no play, and thus no one should be in this name. That is Netflix. Okay. Last stock on the list that I did recommend on Eric's Sunday show was MGIC. This one, MGIC, did open up at $16, did close at $16.68, so that's a nice little 68 win, a 68-cent win. So overall, we did have a really nice day. I mean, there was the no play on a nice week rather than NFLX was a no play. FUBO was over $6 win, and then MGIC a 68-cent win. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Again, my name is Eric, and if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and I will be sure to get right back to you with that answer that you may have. All right, again, thank you so much. And if you're not a subscriber and you happen to be watching the show, go ahead and do so. I really do think you're going to get a lot of valuable information from my technical analysis. I really try to provide the entry points, the exit points, why we're getting in, why we're getting out. Okay. Again, my name is Eric. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Sunday. I will give you my Eric's Sunday's best picks. Remember, Monday the market is closed, so enjoy this long weekend, and then we will again see you on Sunday. And have a great weekend. And remember, trade smart and be safe.